What's going on? Muscle Monsters Align Gonzalez here, and today I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you reach your calorie goals for the day. The reason I'm making this video is because right now I'm on pretty high calories. Particularly carbs, which are at 400, and sometimes I find it hard to meet those numbers. And the fact of the matter is that I have to absolutely hit those numbers consistently if I want to put on size and make sure I'm in a caloric surplus. Alright, so if you are anything like me and you find it hard to gain weight or hard to hit your macronutrient numbers, then these 3 techniques are going to help you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Tip number 1, start having homemade weight gain shakes. The reason I don't recommend regular weight gain shakes that you get from some kind of a powder is because typically they're either 1, expensive, or 2, not very nutrient dense. So although they have a lot of calories, they don't have many in terms of vitamins, minerals, or even fiber. Alright, so what I would recommend that you do is start making your own homemade weight gain shakes, and it's very simple. It's as simple as making a protein shake. Only all you're going to do is add nutrient-dense foods into that shake, blend it up and drink it. Sometimes you can get anywhere from 600 to 1000 calories in one shake, and it's not going to be empty calories. You are going to get vitamins, minerals and fiber, as well as your fats, carbs and proteins. Alright, I'm going to link in the description a video where I demonstrate my own personal favorite weight gain shake that I make at home. But just to go into it just a little bit, all you really want to do is maybe throw in some fruit, some oats or peanut butter, maybe some almond milk, anything that is high calorie, nutrient dense that can easily be blended into a liquid drink. Alright, so that's tip number 1. Get your, 600 to 1000 calories of high calorie, nutrient dense foods in a few minutes by making it, a shake. Tip number 2. Start eating whole grain pasta. Alright. I know it sounds funny, but let me show you. Alright. This is the pasta that I personally buy at home. It's by a brand named Barilla. Okay. And just so you get an idea, 1 serving of 3.5 ounces of this, which is not much. I typically will have anywhere from 6 to 10 ounces in one sitting pretty easily. But just to give you an idea, 3.5 ounces of this is 67 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber, and 17 grams of protein. And that's not including any of the sauce or meats that you eat with this. Alright, so you can see how easy it can be to have 2 servings of this in one sitting and be well over half of your fiber intake for the day. And in the hundreds in terms of carbs. Alright. So this is definitely going to make it a lot easier to not only hit your fiber, it's going to make it easier to hit your protein and especially your carbs for the day. So tip number 2 again, start eating pasta, particularly multigrain pasta, which is higher in fiber and protein. Alright. And lastly, which is going to sound very simple, alright, tip number 3, start waking up earlier. And if you already wake up early, then start consuming your meals earlier. And this is simply because we only have certain amount of hours of the day where we are up. Right. So if we start eating our foods earlier, then we have more time in the day to consume all of the calories that we need. You see, a lot of the times I'll get up and I'll skip breakfast, go straight to the gym, and by the time I get back home, it's probably around noon and I haven't had a single calorie. I'll eat a big meal, I'll get nice and full, so I won't eat for another few hours, and by the time I notice, the day is gone and I'm trying to stuff, 200 or maybe sometimes just 100 grams of carbs into the last couple hours of the day, and it's not necessarily easy. So again, tip number 3 is either get up earlier or start consuming your meals earlier. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button below. Subscribe for more videos. If you need a full program with a diet plan, it's totally free mass in a flash. I'll put a link in the description of that. Go there, put your name and your email address. You'll get instant access to the program. And that's pretty much it, guys.